And Twitter accounts that had been suspended for threats, harassment, and misinformation will be allowed back on the site starting next week. The announcement from Elon Musk came after he conducted an online user poll. It comes less than a week after he reinstated a dozen accounts, including former President Trump's. Political and communications strategist Dominique James joins us live, and she is also the founder and CEO of Politics with a Purpose. Good morning, Dominique. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm just looking at this Twitter poll. A lot of times people will put up a poll and say, should I go to the park today or should I go to the beach? I don't think I've seen it used to do policy at a really valuable company. What do you think of this?
Well, yesterday I miraculously avoided political talk at Thanksgiving dinner. I'm so excited to dive into
Congratulations.
today. However, I would say Elon Musk, he has the reputation of being a bold and controversial thinker. So I'm personally not surprised by the steps he's taken to literally legislate policy on Twitter. But it is really disturbing, and it sets us in a really interesting direction, not only as a country, but also as someone who does this work day in and day out.
Well, what kind of liability are they facing if they do allow banned accounts on? You would have to assume that the banned accounts that are accused of harassment and things like that might do the same things again, although that's not a guarantee. But what would happen if those that have been banished come back?
Well, I would say it actually, again, sets us in a really interesting direction. I sometimes tell my clients that hate speech is almost like a virus. And when you give it a chance to multiply, it can only lead to mayhem. So what we may find is that some of these banned accounts who are back, they may feel more emboldened. I've personally seen reports that uses of the N-word have increased upwards of 500% just since Musk was named or after he purchased Twitter. So I think it could absolutely go either way, but I'll stay optimistic and hopeful that people are on their best behavior.
Well, let me ask you this, though. I think this is what Musk and others are kind of worried about, and some of the slippery slopes that Twitter has fallen down in the past. You put yourself as the content moderator. You put your own judgment on the entire platform. Isn't there a risk associated then with saying, well, this is acceptable, this is not acceptable, when you really do have a large swath of America out there with very different opinions on what is and is not acceptable?
Absolutely. And frankly, I've seen Musk already try to have his cake and eat it too. He touts himself as an absolutist. However, I remember he tweeted that he actually disagrees with Alex Jones. So there is a fine line on even what he deems as acceptable versus unacceptable conversation and behavior.
Well, and he does say that this is about free speech, that he sees himself as a champion of free speech. But you're right. Somebody tweeted, you should bring back Alex Jones, and he just said no. So yeah, is it free speech, or is this his goal to sort of get more users, get more activity, get more people on the platform, and eventually make his $44 billion investment worth it?
Yeah, I would say as long as people are talking about Twitter, I would say Elon Musk is absolutely winning in this day and age. But yes, the concept, again, of free speech, and just 100% absolute free speech, I do believe is a little utopian. It is a great ideal, and we absolutely need difference of opinions, of thoughts, at what makes this country so great. However, we do have to have standards because it absolutely leads to danger. We've seen people, protest. We've seen people literally attack our Capitol building from getting riled up on the information that they're seeing and reading on the internet. Regardless of the truth of it. And so we absolutely, and to be fair, no social media platform has necessarily mastered this concept of free speech, but we have to have a North Star, and we absolutely have to keep moving forward.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.